Hi guys, Terry here. Hey, we are on month 4 of the Queen of the Diamonds English paper piecing by Tula Pink, and it was so fun to pick up our next quarter of fabric. So nationwide, quilt stores are offering this quilting class, and it's English paper piecing. And quarterly, we're getting sent the next batch of the Tula Pink fabrics, and they're just so colorful. They're gorgeous. So it's making this quilt. The final quilt is going to look like this, and it's very colorful. It's got every color of the rainbow. So it's going to be beautiful when it's all put together. It's going to have sashing in the middle, and then these little diamonds, and then these big pieces that we're paper piecing. So I'm excited. It's been such a fun project. This month we do 2 of the, this one's a partial diamond, but I love these pieces here. And then we make this big one, this one here, this kaleidoscope one. Just beautiful. So let me show you the ones that I got done. Like I said, the fabrics just make this quilt. They're so beautifully colored. So look at this one. This one here has blues and greens, and it's got these little pieces here. So this one is going to be along the side of the quilt, and it just is so cute. So we've got these little hexagons here that I put a little squirrel on each one. They give you suggestions in the book, and then you can do whatever you want with the fabric. Some people in the class are using their own fabrics, which is a great idea. And then here's the pinwheel one here. Isn't that cute? So I decided to use the dragonflies just like they did in the pattern. But this fabric was so pretty. I mean, it has flowers on it. You really could have picked anything to make it be this pinwheel. So isn't that beautiful? So I've taken my papers out. I hope it doesn't end up being a problem. I'm just reusing the papers as I go along. But that's what it looks like in the back. And speaking of papers, I'll just show you quickly here. When we bought our kits, you had the option to buy the templates, the acrylic templates, and the pieces of paper. And I like their templates. They printed them at a 3/8 inch seam along the edge, and I think that's just making the fabric a little bit easier to work with. But then the idea is that you can just cut around, and the book has been fabulous with its really good instructions. But I just wanted to quickly show you paper piecing here. So you've got your fabric, and you've got your template, and you're simply cutting around. And they really recommend using a mat that turns so that you can get around all your pieces. I've got my stand in the way here, so it's really not turning, but you get the idea. And I also added these little pieces of sandpaper. You can buy these at your local quilt shop and on Amazon. I'll have links below to some of the products that I mentioned here, just in case you find it handy. But this is... there's always a little piece left over there. Just turn it so you're safe here. And cut those pieces off. So I think I will always English paper piece because I never thought that hand quilting would be so fun. But there's your piece, and you've used your template to cut around. And then you're simply going to take your triangle, and now you're going to glue that in place. You're going to simply put glue on your paper, and it doesn't take a lot, and then fold that up. And you're not pulling it taut, you're just being loose with it. I don't think there's a wrong way to do it. I usually start on the fabric and go this way onto the paper, just so there's a little bit there to hold that edge in place. It's easier to start on the fabric and go onto the paper than go onto the paper and try to get up the fabric. So I just start on each edge there and then fold that up. Like I said, it doesn't have to be tight. You just want it around that shape. And then what happens is you've got your second piece that you attach together. You put right sides together, and then you're simply whip stitching that together. And that's how all these little pieces are put together. Right sides were put together. You whip stitched those pieces, and then when I took the papers out, it lays flat. But isn't it gorgeous? It's so fun. It's nice because you can take it with you. It's very portable. You can take it with you and work on it anywhere. I have all my little supplies that I take with me. I have a needle minder to keep track of my needle. I've got my scissors, and then I've got a variety of thread, and I've got more needles. This month I did actually have a needle break on me. I don't know if I was applying too much pressure, or after this much sewing, the needles do probably get brittle, and it broke in half. So the pack that I bought, I think there was 8. I think there was 8 in here. So I still have more needles. But this is my little variety of pack of threads that I'm using along the way. So I'm getting more confident with it, and it's really turning out well. Now here's, I've started on month 5. I couldn't wait. I was on a roll doing 4, and I couldn't wait to start working on 5. So I've actually started on this next one here. This one has a bunch of little pieces. So it was crazy. So I've got this one. I put this, again, you can arrange the fabric how you want, and I put the snake here in the middle. So I'm going to attach this. And it's really important as you go that you're laying your pieces out and you've got them the right direction. So as I was assembling that, I kept laying it back down and making sure I had all the pieces where they go. And then I've got, like this one here, the flower is facing this way. So this one will go on the bottom, and this one will go up here on the top. So I'll turn it sideways so you can see it all. But isn't that gorgeous? Such fun fabric. And it's just so... it's so fun to assemble. It's like putting together a puzzle. So you can see this one here. I'll simply fold this up here. And then I've got a little, you can use magnets to hold it together called sew tights. Or I've been using, I just continue to use my little binder clips here. So I'll put this in place, binder clip it, and then Chelsea gave us a really good suggestion is I'm always sewing and working towards the binder so that when you do put your project away and then pick it up again, you can remember where you left off. And you can work this direction or that direction. And then because this piece has two, that one has 2 pieces that I'm sewing, when I come across here and get to this corner, I'll put another knot in my thread. So I work across, knot it, and then continue on. And then that way there's just no breaks. If the thread would break, it would be just on one piece. So just little tips that you're learning along the way. And it's fun taking the class together at a sewing shop because we're all getting ideas from each other. And it's really coming along. So like I said, I love English paper piecing. So I'll have links on my blog post to the products that I used, and also to all the videos. So Tula Pink is doing monthly videos, and then also the company, this pink door company that put the book together, they have monthly videos. So, and then in our class at the store, we're all giving each other suggestions too. So it's been such a fun project. And like I said, oh, and I'll show you a video too. I've started laying out the quilt pieces. We've got several of them done so far. And here's how it's coming together. So I think we're a third of the way. So next month we'll be on month 5. We've got a third of the blocks made. And yeah, it's just turned out so great. So I can't wait to see the finished quilt together. It's going to be really fun. And then I enjoy that it's English paper piecing for these pieces, and then when we go to put the bindings on, that's all going to be by machine. So that part will go together quickly. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed seeing this. If you're new to English paper piecing, follow those links that I have. I don't know that you can still buy, I think you can buy the book. I don't know that the fabrics are available, but you certainly could use stuff that's in your stash to make it. So I highly recommend it. It's been a wonderful pattern. It's called Queen of Diamonds. And I will see you next month. Thanks, guys.